Peace, peace, peace. Welcome to the channel. I am aTone. This is aTone Tarot. What's up, Leo? We're here for your marching orders. We're going to find out financially, emotionally, and spiritually speaking what you need to know, what direction you need to go in, what you need to observe and be aware of. So without further ado, Leo, let's get up into this message. I'll be pulling cards from my financial career oracle deck, the tarot, as well as this Egyptian god oracle, Leo. So without further ado, we're going to get up into this message. If you could, please go ahead, smash that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. Your girl would greatly appreciate that. And if it don't apply, let it fly, Leo. Take what resonates and leave the rest. All right. So what are your financial or career marching orders, Leo? Let's find out. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I hope all is well with you guys. To my new viewers, welcome to the channel. Returning viewers, welcome back. I greatly appreciate you guys. We are in the midst of a Mercury retrograde, and baby, I've been feeling it, from flat tires to canceled flights to transactions not going through, internet not working, all of the tried and true retrograde issues have been cropping up and popping up, Leo. So let me know in the comments if you've been experiencing anything similar. But let's see what your financial marching orders are, Leo. Success is on the horizon. All right, Leo, you received success, shedding, flexibility, answers, as well as innovation. So this is giving a light bulb moment for some of my Leos. It's like you got the green light or that click, and now you removed certain thought processes, people, even, they say lack of discipline is what slows us down from achieving success. And I'm speaking to a Leo collective who understood the assignment and pivoted. They made the adjustment. They became agile, flexible. They sought out answers to what their own weaknesses were. They got real deep down inside themselves and did an assessment of their own skills and said, this is what I is and this is what I ain't. And you prioritized and really moved out on your career trajectory in a more strategic, head over heart way. Still combining the two, though. Taking what you love, a passion that you love and what you're good at, and saying, how can I refine, tailor, and make this thing unique to me? You're going to receive and see success, Leo. It may be slow moving with these gears being here on innovation, but even if you're like on a team and you don't see your position or role as something of importance right now, don't discount what you do and what you bring to the table, Leo, because every little bit counts. That's for some of you. And then there are some of you who are out in front leading with the big ideas, with innovation here, and understanding what it takes to get something to move across the finish line. You have the answers. You're being sought out. You're demonstrating how to be flexible, knowing how to adjust from one thing to another, to transition your hats in different arenas. You're also bringing a sense of nurturing and care to even your professional world, where there's a lovingness and tenderness that is also needed in that industry or space for some reason. So that is your financial message, Leo. Let's move on to the tarot and find out, emotionally speaking, what do you need to move out on, be aware of, and observe. I'm going to pull 10 cards from the tarot and find out, emotionally speaking, what are your marching orders, Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm so glad that the spring equinox is right around the corner. Winter is just not my season. It's not one of my favorites. I love all the seasons, but that one's definitely at the bottom. And I'm a winter baby, so. All right, Leo. Emotionally speaking. Two more cards, please, for my Leos. You have some major events going on around you, Leo. All right, let's see what's up. So you received the Page of Wands, the Emperor, the Three of Wands, the Magician, the Tower, the Six of Wands in reverse, the Hierophant, the Eight of Coins, Judgment, and the Devil. So some of you, as I stated, are out in front leading, but some of you may be faking it until you make it with this Page of Wands being here, right? So you may have some minor insecurities going on inside of you where you feel like a page, but you're being asked to step into an emperor position, and you may not feel like you have everything it takes to step in the shoes or fulfill the obligations of this role that's for a small few of you. And again, I say fake it till you make it, Leo. If you've been asked to lead a team or do something, or to lead a family event, or just a thing, don't think that that is by accident that you were excuse me, that you're sitting in this role. Is not by accident, Leo. So just make some plans to be aware of how you may be masking to some degree, and how that appears and shows up to people around you. There seems to be some bitterness and some harboring of ill feelings here with the Six of Wands being in reverse. That's jealousy. That's envy. I'm not sure if that's you or somebody jealous of you, Leo, but be on the lookout of that and be aware, right? Someone is just operating in the arena that they know, right? That's all that they know with this Hierophant and this Eight of Coins, is the conditioning of doing something over and over and over again. And someone may be casting judgment or looking down their nose because they don't do things that way. Be mindful of overindulging in substances, even food. Like, this is eating your feelings to some degree with the devil being here. You also have the tower. So towers don't happen to you, they happen for you. They clear stuff. They expose some things, even if it's feelings. They expose some raw feelings where the knee-jerk reaction may be a response that is not favorable, right? So something gets exposed by way of just the spiritual world operating and wanting to demonstrate and teach a lesson. Teach a lesson, because the Hierophant is also here. Don't miss the lesson, Leo, because when judgment is called, everyone's stripped bare, naked, can't hide. You can't hide behind mean words or money or clothes or anything like that. When some of the exposure of what comes to be in this tower moment, you can't hide. You cannot hide. The devil may make you believe you can, but no, you cannot. You may want to cover up under the blankets, eat your feelings, sulk. I don't know. Someone may be doing this in response to how you're treating them. You'll know how it fits, Leo. But as it relates to your emotional marching orders, yes, use work. Use work and the authority and the leadership and the opportunity that you're being given at work to maybe distract you from ill feelings of jealousy, if that is lingering, or even responding to someone's jealousy of you, Leo. Just continue to work at and do what you do, and never mind what a hater got to say, is basically what this is saying. Because if you lend too much to it, you can find yourself sinking in such a way to people's level, and you don't want to do that. So your marching orders is to march towards that which elevates you, that which makes you show up as a leader in your community, and not giving way or submitting to the weaknesses of flesh, of your mind, right? Getting too up in your head, believing your own press clippings. Don't do it, Leo. Because yes, you may be an authority and show up as an authority in other arenas of your life, but in other areas you may have lessons to learn still. You may be a novice. You may be that page of wands, right? So you're a page in one arena. It could be as a spouse, as a aunt. You're a novice to that arena, but in your career you have been in that industry for a while and you know it in and out. You can't combine and conflate the two and say because your career has been underway for 20 years that you know how to be a good spouse. You can't translate that over to make it fit and be the same thing. It's not. You're going to have to be a student in one arena, and yes, you can be the expert in another. Two things can be true at the same time, Leo. But let's see what your spiritual marching orders are, and that will close out your message, Leo. And if you haven't done so already, what you waiting on? Come on, go ahead, smash that like button, comment, share, and subscribe for your girl. I would greatly appreciate that. Go ahead and give it up for me. Come on, Leo. You know you want to. All right, let's see. What is my Leo spiritual message? I'll only be pulling one card for the spiritual marching order. And there it is, Leo. Alchemical force. So you received the magician in your previous spread, right? And this is similar to the magician. So you may need to deploy some manifestation practices, sitting, meditating daily. It could be for a small amount of time, for 5 minutes, and concentrating on one thing that you want to improve inside yourself. You can even take it a step further and get you a candle. Burn a candle, say a prayer, right? If you have an altar, some of you have altars out there, put some fruit and money up to your deities for your altar meditation and just pouring into the metaphysical part of your world, Leo. Giving attention to that, right? Because something about what's going on in your head, and I don't usually use this backdrop for the sake of, I don't want YouTube to ban it because it has a little bit of nudity in it, but I'm blocking it. So I said, I'm gonna just go with it. But the depiction is this woman who it has, her mind is what is chaining her and blocking her. She's a prisoner to her mind. You see the handcuffs on her wrist, and it's a handcuff, if you will, around her crown. Some of you need to break free of a mental prison, and you may need to deploy alchemical force to do it. Alchemy is bringing together elements to produce something, right? So whether it be water, the fruits, as well as your spirit and your will to get something done, bringing in combination of those things, spiritually speaking, that is your marching order, Leo. So if you're not familiar with alchemy and what alchemical forces you can deploy simply in your life to prosper and advance, Google, YouTube. There are resources out there for you to tap into to help springboard yourself to that next level. Yeah, because you have some big things to accomplish. Remember, in the very first spread, your financial spread, you got innovation. And I said there was a light bulb moment. The color pink, it was also a big thing for me that I was seeing when I opened up your read. So that might be significant to some of you, but alchemy and really focusing and centering yourself, grounding yourself, meditating so that you can move forward with ease, grace, and not becoming exhausted at the front of the race, Leo, is your message. But I hope that helps. And until next time, peace.